Peace, kings and queens, guys and goddesses. So we're going to have to clearly talk about it. And fine, let me be clear. It is completely wild to me how individuals, from family to friends to complete strangers, are blatantly justifying what my children and I are experiencing simply because I have set firm, non-negotiable boundaries for my child. Let me make this plain. I am typically a private person. I have no idea if you guys have figured that out or not yet. I have stated time and time again that my content, strictly involving court, is about the system, not the other party. As J. Cole once said, I was hoping the content would speak for itself, but the people want everything else. Okay, no problem. Let me be very clear. My experience is my own. And a lot of y'all need to stop projecting your unprocessed trauma onto me. This is my life. That is my child. And as her lawful guardian, I am fully within my rights, spiritually and lawfully, to make decisions that protect her peace, her development, and her well-being. Now, since some of y'all just absolutely 100% needs details to digest reality, here's the only thing that I am willing to say about the other party. From the time that I was 6 months pregnant until she was about 6.5 years old, the other party was not present due to incarceration. When he was released, the door was open. He was welcomed into our blended family. He was allowed to visit, even stay the night. He was invited to birthday parties. He was even able to plan a family vacation, which included myself and all of my children and him. Whew. I gave him access. I even gave him access to the man who helped raise our daughter. So there could be another pathway for connection and communication. That is all. Even that was taken for granted. And even after all of that, instead of us accepting what was offered, instead of allowing time to do what time needed to do to rebuild what he missed, I was constantly met with dysfunction. I was met with gaslighting, manipulation, entitlement, a lack of appreciation, and constant problems that had absolutely nothing to do with our child. I kept the door open for an entire year, but after repeatedly being met with toxicity and disrespect, mentally, y'all, I was incapable of even dealing with more. And I chose peace. And I chose my child. Now, there is a part of y'all who struggle with me redirecting him back to court. He already pursued the avenue upon being released. Whew. And it was not because I was bitter. It was because enough was enough. Trying to get people, including him, family, and even friends, to understand a kind of healing they have never done was emotionally exhausting, mentally rattling. And let me be clear, I was already alienated before the system got involved. It is what it is, and I'm okay with that. But to now see people justify the abuse harassment and trauma my children are enduring simply because I chose not to let somebody mistreat us under the illusion of co-guardianing. It's beyond disheartening. I already told y'all I care, and I don't turn that off for anything. That shit is utterly hurtful. Like, for real, is y'all cool? And his very actions, even while hiding behind the color of law, has proven what I already knew. His care for Nevaeh is a performative act at best. His choices continues to confirm that this is about control, not connection. Even after the court process began, I was still looking to create opportunities for them to rebuild a relationship, including initiating services with the same damn supervised visitation center the court later tried to use to weaponize against me. For 6 months, for 6 whole months, half a year, I was the only party who ever completed an intake. It wasn't until the court issued another unlawful order for both parties to complete that same intake that he finally chose to move. Months after I had already invited him to do so. Months after asking more than once. So again, let me say this for the record. Y'all don't know a damn thing. I have never tried to keep him from her or keep her from him. It's never fucking happened. It is still not happening. And I am still obligated to let someone have access to my child to feed their own fucking ego. It's not my job to feed anybody's ego, especially not when it comes to my children or somebody else. Baby, I'm choosing my children every time. And the only reason he still doesn't see her now is because of his own actions. Once again, now I am the one being forced to find a new visitation center again because he's incapable of honoring the basic agreement set in place. What? So please, take the guilt tripping, the projecting, and the performative victimization somewhere the fuck else. Keep it away from me. What cows say? Facts over feelings. Y'all don't know the difference. Over time, I got way more empathetic. Now I see it. Now I get it. I don't have anything to prove to anyone. I don't have anything to prove to anyone. And it's completely disheartening, y'all. And quite frankly, terrifying that so many people are justifying abuse and trauma they know nothing about simply because it doesn't fit their comfort zone. I am truly concerned for society. I mean that. I mean that with every fiber in my being. I genuinely wish healing and love upon every person that is seeing this, because it is very apparent that many of y'all still are deeply in need of both. And to come over here and to project on me and to speak on things that y'all don't know about, to have so many things to say about something that literally does not concern you at all, and victimize somebody when I am not even victimizing myself. The only people that I consider victim is my children because of what they're experiencing. Y'all gotta try that shit somewhere the fuck else, because it's not gonna work over here. I am not doing anything wrong, and you're not gonna be able to convince me that I am. Unfortunately, I can't explain anything to the point that anybody's going to be able to understand anyways, and I've tried. I will never do that again. I have learned my lessons, and that is one of them. I am cool Mentally, I can't handle it. Emotionally, I can't handle it. Spiritually, I can't handle it. I ain't handling it. Y'all gotta figure it out. Period. But since y'all just needed this so bad, I definitely took the time to make it for y'all. But this is the last time that I will ever be speaking on the other party. It's not the biggest concern. The biggest concern is the court system fraudulently doing the things that they are doing. And I need y'all to grasp that. So I'm hoping that the little bit of details that I gave y'all is enough for y'all to grasp the totality of what the actual problem is that I am bringing to the internet. Harassment behind the color of law is the problem. But I'm going to see y'all next time, though.